Grim images of the inhuman slave trade that plagued the world between the 15th and 19th centuries. Fast forward to the 21st century. More than 200 years after, history is repeating itself. A typical shrine. This one in Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. It is at shrines like this that a bond is sealed between human traffickers, their collaborators, and victims. Oath-taking is one of the major means by which human traffickers enslave their victims and ensure their loyalty.
So person taking me down to Italy or US or Germany, she's for Amat. Then the girl will agree on it. The madam will agree on it. They will not take it there. Then by the time the girl get there, some of them will not pay them. That is why they take them to Ailala. Because the Ailala is a justice. When they come to Ailala, the girl will not stand. So person like this taking me to so country like this, for a rate of so amount like this, I will pay her the money back.
If they not keep to the agreement, what will happen to them?
It may be dreamy bad dream, but it will not kill it. Like human traffic, this not don't kill like that. It may be dreamy, we can be in the dream, we dream see police. Police go to pursue for dream. The dream see spirit, dream see very dream.
I swear that when I get there, that I won't run away. That I won't run away, that I will pay the sum of money that she said I should pay. I'm forgetting the money.
How do you do the swearing?
They'll give you oats, live fowl, they'll remove the chest, the liver, give it to you to swallow or chew, and use the oats to top it.
Now, where are you right now? Dubai. What did you come to do here? Prostitution. Were you forced to come here? You agreed on your own to come here. Did you go for swearing? Who and you went there? Who and you went for the swearing? Me and my parents. You and who?
Me and my mother.
You and your mother.
Yeah. In many instances, the oath-taking is a final stage in the recruitment process. That recruitment itself is similar in many regards.
My person was sick in the UBT. I was going there for visit. After about 3 days, I met one man, Mr. Mike, felt like me. He also have a patient there who is also sick. After some months, the vehicle come. He brought Lexus car. He was there, started toasting. He said, you're not supposed to be in this country now. I said, what am I going to do now? He said, you don't like to go Europe. I said, if you have a point, I will go now. I said, the road is clear now. I was taking flight. So if you have other people who want to go, like female, at least I can assist you now. I said, thank you. I said, stand on, no problem. I said, if you want to go now, don't have money. They say, don't worry. I said, okay. Then we become friends. He said, by God's grace, next week, they will be leaving. If you are prepared, I should come and join those people that will live together. I was shocked. They don't know how to tell my people. If I tell my people, they will not agree. He said, if you know your people don't agree, I want you to go and struggle for your life and make a living. I said, okay. I changed my mind, I crossed my mind, I said, I will follow the trip. A day to the journey, I left home. Just struggle my back, I left. I don't tell my parents.
While sometimes the recruitment may be direct, in other cases there are intermediaries. This victim wanted to do some decent work to help her sick mother, but the prophetess who volunteered ostensibly to help, had ulterior motives. From Lagos, she found herself out of Nigeria.
She told my mom that, wow, the place she was expecting that I will go and do the work, that the place is very filled up, that what if I go to Kano? I told would that one be okay? I told my mom, yeah, that's going to be an excursion. Since she's a pastor, we never knew anything that will ever happen. So the second day we took off to Kano. It was not easy. But one thing I noticed, when we got to Ibadan first, the guy was like, he needed to carry 2 ladies. He picked those girls at Ibadan, 2 girls. Then we took off from there. We got to Kano. Another 2 ladies joined us there. The day we moved was more or less like evening time. Then the following day, and throughout the night journey, the following day, we got there around 4, around 5. He bought us food. Then before a golf taxi came. We entered the taxi car with the guy. Then the taxi took off. It's because we left around after 5 to 6 like that. Then it was getting dark. I was like, sorry, I will not get to the place we are going. He said, no, very soon, we are getting there, very soon. The next thing, they seized my phone, they gave me my SIM. Then I said, where are we? He said, you don't know. I said, ask the driver. The driver said, we're already in Nigeria. I said, wow.
I was in Nigeria. So my friend, she was a stylist before she left the country. She called me earlier last year. She said, I want to talk to you about something, but I don't know how you're going to feel. I said, oh, you can talk to me. What? She said, I want you to come over to Dubai. I said, why? For what? She said, because in the salon she was making hair, she met this white guy. The guy wanted to take her to his country, so she didn't want to leave her salon for strangers. I went, but before I left Nigeria, a week to when I will be going, she called me. She said she will be leaving that week, that so her number will not be going through again, that I should call her friend that is going to come and pick me at the airport. So when I got to Dubai, I called the number at the airport. It was a lady that picked the call. She said her name is Faith. So she came down to the airport. I said, where is my friend? She said, we're going to see her soon. I was like, she told me she already left. Now she said she never left, that she's that I'm going to see her. When I got to the apartment, I was like, she said, I'm going to see my friend. Where is she? She said, she's not around. She went out. But right now, we need your passport. I said, you need my passport. For what? She said, we just need your passport. She then said, okay, since they did not tell you what you're coming here for, you'll be coming here to be selling your body, like going into prostitution. I was like, this was not what I was told.
This fashion designer is a suspected intermediary.
Now my girl made a level for my hand. So he can't tell me I introduce her to my girlfriend in Dubai. Because my girlfriend used to call me. If he called me for shop, he used to greet my worker at the shop. So when he told me to introduce them, because if he greet around, he told me to introduce them. Now it be the greet when they greet all of them around. So in a very good day, come meet me, say my girlfriend won't help her. So I can't tell her, say, no problem. So he can't see tell me, say, I can't tell her, say, make you go tell your parents. That is after my girlfriend can't send me 30,000 that I may give her. I can't give her, so I give her thing. He can't say, I can't tell her, me go tell your parents. Say, my girlfriend won't help her. He can't say, no, you don't want to tell your parents. One morning like that, he can't meet me. He can't tell me, say, in the go somewhere, they come back. After some time, he can't tell me, say, they go come back. I can't say, okay, he can't come out. As he come out, I don't come see him again. So some time ago, some months ago, like a month plus, my girl can't call me, say they don't arrest the girl in the
They
plane.
arrested her in Dubai.
Yes,
Your girlfriend has been in Dubai for how long?
2 years plus.
What should they do for Dubai?
She work for a company.
As what?
I don't know, but she work for a company. So that is
In some other cases, the recruitment methods used are more sophisticated. This ingenious one is quite revealing.
Me and my one girl travel to UK. So I use my information collect visa for that together. So I travel together. So they stop us for airport.
Why?
Because in that information, to get the visa, husband and wife will be. And the guy, Yoruba. And the Yoruba name I take do that visa for her. Now person introduced her to me.
Like what?
As I tell her, say, if I want to renew my visa, so I put one name there. So now that name, like second wife. I tell my friend, say I get place where I don't renew my visa. I put another second wife in that place. So I can use it for anybody. The name where I put, I just put down. Maybe immediately I put down, go find anybody. You don't date there. The name where I create for that second wife, now him take and do passport.
His account draws attention to the loopholes in obtaining passports and visas with false identities. Once the recruitment is concluded, the next phase in the ordeal begins for many of the victims. That ordeal is the journey to the destination. As many of the victims do not have valid entry documents into Europe, which is the ultimate of destinations, they resort to the use of illegal means and routes. In Nigeria, the border towns in the southwest and northwest are the most patronized. At the border town of Ilela in Sokoto State, there are a number of illegal routes and movements suspected to be involved in the trade.
This is a road leading to Niger. 400 meters away from here is Niger border. And whenever they sight an officer sitting down, they will tell them to divert to the other routes. This is where one of the routes carrying them from Nigeria to Niger. Because they have seen us. And there are other routes. Look at the vehicle coming. Just look at that. Whenever we got arrest of people, you will see them, they will gather like the way they are behind you. That's how they are, they will come up and assist the people, the criminals. That's how.
Is the Immigration Service in a position to stop these movements?
It's very, very difficult task for law enforcement to stop traffickers. The land's borders are vast. Airports are difficult. We have made airports to be thinner, very difficult to cross. But the land borders are porous. Sometimes they don't need to pass through control posts. Traffickers usually take them across the land borders open without control. So I can say it's a difficult task, but it's a job that should be done through intelligence, through cooperation, and through effective patrol, which we are committed in doing. The best we are doing as an agency is to include technology with human patrol. How many are we? 24,000 immigration officers. We cannot, even if we stand to patrol, we can't. So we need a technology that will be able to see human mobility, where we can move our troops, our officers, when we see mobility, instead of us to be everywhere. We cannot be everywhere. It's a difficult task.
With the use of illegal routes to evade law enforcement officials, a journey of between 6 and 8 hours from Nigeria to Europe can take weeks and months. That journey is often very tedious and hazardous.
Early in the morning, one of these popular transporters came too. And they pick us. We were picking female. 18. We too want to feed us. We move. Around 4 o'clock in the morning, we already left Benin. Towards Zaga. They pass through that desert. They drive. The next time I found myself in a jail. The next day, They asked us to come and join combine. This combine is like a jeep, Opel jeep, and that jeep only carry up to about 35 to 40 pexes. And everywhere is there, sand everywhere. In my old trip, the trip I followed, we were up to about 40 vehicles. If I'm not mistaken. Both 911, they carry some people. Some people were carrying goods. We get to Agadez. We lay Agadez to Duruku. Duruku is a place. It's the heart of the desert. It is better not to have been in Duruku than to be in Duruku and stranded. Stranded means when you don't have money. When I went there, I see some Nigeria, they are like skeletons. They have never died. They look at somebody who is sick, half dead. From Duruku, that is when you move and enter Libya, which is the first city in Libya, that's Gatron. It's another journey for about 3 to 4 days for a good vehicle. If the vehicle is not good, you may spend a week. That is the area where people lost their life. I saw some stones. I was asking, what about the meaning of this stone? They say these are dead people. Do you believe that some vehicles were together, some persons died? Before you get to Duruku, you have 10 to 15 persons must die. It's like a sacrifice. It is the grace of God. If somebody die, the driver will just come down, bring it down. The next area, people will just be digging ground. Everywhere is sand, dig ground, put it and cover it. Then look for stone and arrange it. It's a sign that somebody has died here. If that person has passport, just put the passport on top of that stone.
That we stay in Agadez for almost a week plus. Then from there, they took us to Duruku. These trailers that do load cows, those ones that have 16 tires, they are ready to load. At about 10 of it, we're ready to load human beings. That place is life and death because in that place you can communicate, you can do anything, and you choose the kind of life you will live. And no one can rescue you. It's all except God intervenes only. Anybody kills anybody, nobody can arrest you. You know, the soldiers that are there, they can do anything with human being. Human being just like animals to them.
This is a life story. If you doubt, you can go and try, but I will advise you, never try. Don't even think of trying. If you find yourself in a dream, wake up and pray to God.
Once the human cargo is able to overcome the obstacles and enter into one of a few choice African countries, a new phase unfolds.
So what is going on now? Are we still continue our journey? Say no, you have stopped that's where you will stop. I say okay, because what I'm seeing here is not what you people tell me. He said okay, don't worry, just anything they tell you, you should do it to be doing your job before I come. Okay, I even hold my photocopy of my certificate as a nurse. Even if it is cleaner, I will go and do in the hospital there. I say, which work are they doing here? Exactly what they say. I did not see. They have exercise book where they used to record all the men that used to come to them. Say, okay, how many days, like how many men as in boys they sleep with two people? Say, someone say me, I'm 14 years now. It's there that they used to I disvirgin here. I say disvirgin here. Who disvirgin you? Say, cucumber. What they eat? I say okay. For how many years you have used? They say okay. Are you making the money for yourself? I say no. See the exercise book now. Sharp 10 dinar. Nigerian money is 1,000. Daybreak 50 dinar. Nigerian money is 5,000. I say okay. Like how many work you did to do in a day? They say 15 boys in a day. In this same, are you going out? People don't used to going out so that you can run. They say okay. As you even come here, you see this place as if you can even get out of this place. I say, oh God, I'm in trouble.
With a large dose of luck, Hafsat was able to survive untouched. But for this victim, the story was different.
After we got to our destination at Agadez, they dispatched each person, and I called the guy. I let the guy and I said, wow, you know what they are taking me for. But you should have asked me and my mom, or asked us if we are interested to do the work. I said, do you know I'm a virgin? In that same Agadez, they'll carry those girls we are about almost 15 girls in that same compound. They'll take them out in the night. They'll lock only me inside. Then they'll bring them in after whatever they have done outside. And I told them I'm a virgin. I can't do this one. They said, when will it? Well, one day, someday, you'll be this virgin, so you have to do this virgin now as we're talking to you. I cried. I said, I can't do this. People should just help me. They said, this place, I have no choice. I should just give up. I said, okay. I accepted. I said, no problem. And they brought some guys. I rejected them. So that September 12th, I was sleeping. Where Adem said came and raped me. Kai, it was a day that I can never forget.
Apart from the rape, she managed to escape any further abuse. For some of the victims, African countries are transit points. Welcome to Ouagadougou, capital of Burkina Faso, one of the acknowledged transit points in Africa.
Within the West African region, Burkina Faso has the highest number of human trafficking, most especially the underage girls that have been trafficked from Nigeria to this place. Deceive them that they are bringing the girls here to work in a shopping mall, in gold mine, in industries, and other places. And not until when they arrive here, they will discover that they are here for prostitution. Sometimes they will be deceived that they will be going to Europe. There are several cases here. A month, we usually repatriate like 10, 15 underage victims.
You can have someone of 40 years, a woman 40 years, 30 years, 39 years, 28 years, they're into prostitution. But these same people now introduce the human trafficking into the system by going to Nigeria, bringing in a smaller girl when they cannot prostitute again. They will want this young girl to prostitute and give them money. So to say, they now place a bondage, so to say, a burden of huge amount of money to be paid back to them to set the small girl free to now practice prostitution. For example, if she is bought for $1,000, then she has to balance $2,000 to get her freedom. If a lady successfully bought 5, 6, or 10 girls, and then the area they are, there is this mining of gold. But there are this traditional belief that they believe so much that when you meet a young girl or a virgin, you have her before going to mining, then you will collect a huge lot of gold. I can say 60% of Nigerian people living in Burkina Faso are into human trafficking.
This 18-year-old Nigerian victim suffered greatly in Burkina Faso for refusing to be inducted into prostitution.
I like music because music is something that is in part of me. I met 3 boys which said that there's a music competition, but at first the boys did not tell me that it was Burkina Faso that I was coming. She told me that I was going to France. They brought me here, then I met a woman. But when I met the woman, it was another different case. The woman told me that I was here for Burkina for hustling. I asked her what is the meaning of hustling. She said that hustling is prostitution, that which I have to sleep with men every day, then bring money for her. Then she will roll the money down. She said that I have to balance her 1,000,005. I refused to do it. The woman changed her mind against me. She was maltreating me, beating me every day. It was not just ordinary beating like slapping. It was a very hard beating, which she has to use a electric wire, very strong electric wire. Then each day she used a rod, like steel rod. She tied together. She used it to beat me. She locked me up inside a room.
Okay, I learned you were put in a cage.
Yes, that was a cage that was used to train little chicks. Sometimes she will use a dog chain very long. She will shade me up at the back of the window. She shade my neck to my leg side, then my hand to the leg, she used padlock to lock it. Then when she washed anything, she poured it on me there.
She was kept in a cage for 9 months. When she was rescued by some youths around where she was being caged, she was brought here to the embassy.
She displays the talent that was exploited to lure her away from Nigeria.
Another day is gone, I'm still all alone. I could just be, you're not here with me. You never said goodbye. Someone tell me why. Did you have to go and leave my world so cold? Every day I sit and ask myself, why did I slip away? But something whispers in my ears and says, but you were not